Hello. My name is Dr. Andrew Michaels, and I've come a long way through the countryside with my men to make it to this barn, this ancient forgotten barn. In Massachusetts. And there's a reason I came here. I came here to see you. That's right. I came here to see you. Now, very soon, the trains and the buses will bring the children here, the young ones, and the older people who are coming to see you hanging from that I-beam high up on that barn loft. They're coming here to see you like they have every year. Hanging. That's right. They want to see you hanging from that beam up there. But I don't want them to see that this year. No. I'm trying to make eye contact with you, but you keep swaying back and forth. And it's because if I can make eye contact with you, I can get you to hear what I'm saying. I can reach out to your mind. My eyes meeting your eyes. You can understand me. You can understand the words that are coming out of my mind through my mouth to you. And I can help you. When you were young, there were no doctors like there are today. Doctors that can help you. That's right. Doctors that can help cure the mind. That's right. Try to listen to the sound of my voice. My men can only hold back the onlookers, the tourists, the gawkers, for so long. And then they're going to come in here and they want to see what they always want to see. Something different. Something they don't understand. They want to see you hanging from that beam so they can mock you. So that they can tell stories and legends and myths and horror stories about the day they braved this forgotten, forbidden Massachusetts barn and made fun of you and mocked you. They want to see you swinging from that rope. They want to see the burn marks in your throat. They don't want you to have peace. No. They want you to suffer. But that's not why I'm here. I want it to stop. From an early age, I always had a penchant for running into the macabre and the supernatural. And paranormal entities like yourself, you need to be understood and not hated. You need to be classified and helped. I work for the government. I have the authority to help you. I can help you go to the next life. You don't need to stay up there anymore. You don't need to live in fear. No, I'm here to help you. My name is Dr. Andrew Michaels, and I've seen all the horrors that this world has to offer. Not far from here is one of the worst places, one of the most horrific dens of iniquity the world has ever known. And even there, great strides are being made to cure the mentally deranged and the mentally ill. Right around the mountain, right around the bend. Yes, even at Arkham Asylum, great strides are being made to help many creatures like yourself. And Dr. Clemens is trying so hard to find cures for the madness that has affected so many of your minds. You know of this place from your past because you grew up in this area. And you know that if I'm saying these words, things are different. If you will just stop swaying and make eye contact with me, my mind can enter into yours and help you. I can reach out to you. I can tell you so much. I can show you so much. I can show you all of the people in my life. I can show you a better place and a better world where you don't have to swing by your neck anymore. Swing on your neck for those people who don't care anything for you. They don't care about you. I know you think that you serve a purpose, but you don't. You deserve more than that. We came here armed to help you, but without you making contact to me with your mind, I can't make contact with you. So listen, and I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story about my friend named Joe. And Joe was different, just like you. He was different. And he grew up in another Salem. Not this Salem. No. And not so long ago. And Joe was different. And he was forbidden to partake of the fruits of the body that he craved so much. And it was so torturous for him that one day he tried to do what you're doing right now. He tried to hang himself by his neck. And we found him in time to save him and revive him, my friends and I. He was so young, so handsome. To see somebody go through that, I wouldn't wish what's going on to you right now on anyone in the world, to be so different that it comes to this. That's right, that it comes to this. There's a better way. You can find some kind of peace in this life. And in this life with peace, we can help you go to the next. I know about the next life. And you can make it there. Everyone deserves a second chance. Even you. Even a creature that feels as reviled and revolting and disgusting as you deserve a second chance. So let me help you. before the trains come and bring them on to this place. So we saved Joe, and on his neck were the burn marks, just like on yours. That's right. That's right, let me take your hand. Okay, all right. And the burn marks on his neck were a constant reminder to us of what he went through. And I never thought he'd overcome it. And now comes the sad part of the story. Well, maybe the reckoning of the story. He did overcome these torments, and he found someone who could love him. And he found peace with his family, and love again with his family and friends. And he found someone who wanted and cherished him just the way he was. Someone just like him. So we're not all that different. There are others that share our feelings and emotions and our beliefs. And you can find peace in the world if you take the time to look around and find somebody that really loves you too. Deeply loves you. And it is possible. And you have to believe that. Or life is a very, very lonely place. A very, very lonely place. And I don't want to believe that. I don't want to live in that world. The world that they made you think you were a part of. I want to believe that the world is a good place. And we can conquer the evils of man. That's right. Not the punishment of God. Not the deceit of the devil. That's not what's at stake here. It's what we bring on ourselves. It's what we bring on ourselves. And in a few short years, Joe lived an idyllic life. Finished his education, got a job, helping heal people, working with doctors. Yes, doctors like I want to take you to visit doctors. My friend Joe became a healer of men and women, and he was loved by so many, and he spread such great joy in his community, and he saved so many lives. And I know all this because only a few short years after he started his career as a medical practitioner, there was an accident on the road, and he was crushed, his whole chest crushed, and they took him in and tried to save his life again. But this time, all he wished for was something to smoke and a cold beer, because he knew he wasn't going to live. He was going to die. And he was okay with that this time, and he was at peace. And we went to claim the body. I was there that night. They contacted my friend and I. I happened to be at his house again, and the call came. And you need to hear these things so that you understand that when we went to claim the body, the rope burns were still there. And we put our fingers on them, and we talked about better days. We wished our friend goodbye. And at the funeral, I thought I would see some loved ones and some friends, but it was one of the most painful funerals I've ever been to see a young man being buried, so loved, who touched in such a short time period so many lives, so many souls were touched by his. I was thunderstruck and galvanized by the amount of people who were there to show their respects to my friend. And as I approached the coffin, he looked so handsome and beautiful, laid out and done upright. And I looked down at him, and they had fixed the burn marks, covered them up, and he looked like a baby. He looked reborn. He looked comforted and reborn there, like a baby. And I saw him as he was meant to be seen for the first time in my life. And I realized how petty and silly all this nonsense of different and weird and strange and ugly is. That we're all made in God's image, yeah. The difference is you can't see it here. I don't want to call it a lie perpetrated by men, jealous, silly, sad men. But we're all made in the image of our Maker. But it's not here. It's here. And it's here. That's what makes us special. That's where we're made in His image. And if you look at someone close enough, you can look right in and see that. You can see them as God made them, and you can see how beautiful they are. You can look right at their eyes. If you take the time, just like I'm taking with you, and you can see how beautiful they are, how they're meant to be seen. Not short, not tall, not ugly, not beautiful, but perfect. Perfect in His eyes, as He sees us. Now I know you have a little trouble believing right now, because they told you as a witch that your soul was sold to the devil. But I don't believe that. I believe you were a helpless, sick girl who was put on trial for something and made an example out of. And they told you who you were supposed to be. So I'm hoping that you'll take my hand and take that noose off your neck, and you'll come down off that beam, off that rope. That's right. All you have to do is take my hand, and we'll take you to another place. Here, you don't even have to touch me. Just hold the end of this handkerchief. That's right. Come on. Come on down. That's right. Let me let you down, lightly and gingerly. That rope holds you about as much as that cross held the Son of Man. He's not up there anymore, and You don't have to be up on that rope anymore. You can come with me. Just follow me out. We'll take you to a safe place. And nobody will ever harm you again. And when the doctors help you with your mind, help you with the psychosis that brought you to that rope, and they cure you, you can feel free under your own strength to go to the next life. Because everyone deserves a second chance. Just like me, and just like Joe. So come with me and be at peace. If Arkham Asylum can bring peace to the worst dregs of society, the lost souls of the world, I know we can help you. Someone who was nothing more than a child, who was a victim of the Salem witch trials so many years ago. You're not a tourist attraction anymore. So let's get out of here before they show up. Wouldn't you know, I'm way ahead of the trains tonight. I have no idea how. Maybe being here with you, time slowed down for a change. All I know is we're gonna do something about those burn marks on your neck. Yes. And we're gonna start looking at you the way God made you. Because even though all of us are different, in the end there are parts of us in here and in here where we're all the same. And you deserve that much respect, if nothing more. Come on, let's get out of here. I understand. I'll take this off. I didn't know it bothered you. I was just using it as a visual. I won't wear it while you're around. I'm sorry. Here, take my hand. Let's get you out of here and get you safe.